Hello. Welcome to my channel. Look, it is a Sunday morning. Temperature here is minus 20 degrees. On my phone it said that it feels like minus 25. I can't really confirm that because it just feels damn cold. When it comes to feeling, I don't think numbers are relevant. The wind isn't very strong, so that's a good thing. Now I'm going for a bike ride. It's my choice. I'm crazy. But see, I got these. I want to try them out. They're called hand warmers, or what is it? Hot hands. Calientadores de manos. Hand warmers. I will put them in those mitts, and that will make it almost impossible for me to do anything with my hands, which of course is going to make it hard to get any more footage on this. But before I do that, I wanted to tell you just what else I got on me. And I'm feeling like the Michelin Man right now. That is one of the downsides of winter cycling. You know, everybody always says, yes, you can dress for the weather, but you know, all these clothes, they affect your mobility, and it's not the greatest, really. But yeah, I've got this winter coat. Barb and I each got one of those. They got Foodora written on them. Now that's, as we looked up on Google, a food delivery service in Europe. Supposedly they're here too. Never seen somebody deliver food with this on, but we got them for cheap at the Habitat for Humanity Restore for $40 a piece. So why not? You know, they are nice and pink, so I'll be seen. I've got the extra warm long johns from the work warehouse. Lined jeans. They're lined. And I've got these warm minus 35, minus 40 degree boots on. They're supposed to be really warm too. And they are. They're hard to walk in because your socks always curl up and stuff, but for cycling they're okay, except for the fact that they're a little bit bigger, so it's not the best. And these mittens, they're also from Mark's work warehouse, and well, as I mentioned before, I'm going to be putting the hand warmers, calientadores de manos, in there. I'm going to open them right now because my hands are already getting cold. This is just a brief overview of what I'm wearing. I don't have any high-end merino wool items yet, so basically I just wear my regular clothes. T-shirt, hoodie, another hoodie that seems to have wool in it, might just be acrylic, and my coat. I usually wear a cap on my head and put the hood over it, but what makes it possible for my head to stay comfortable is this hat with the ear flaps. The cap. It has a downside, and you may have guessed it already. I can't wear that and a bike helmet. I'm okay with riding without a helmet, as I've done for decades. In winter, I'd prefer to wear one, but staying warm is the priority, for me anyways. In an upcoming video, I will tell you a bit about my experience with bike helmets. Thankfully, there's no law in Edmonton that forces people to wear a helmet. Those mittens are pretty warm on their own. But at temperatures below minus 10 degrees, my fingertips start to burn after only a short ride. Say 20 minutes or so. After that, it becomes really hard to have a good ride because my focus is away from it. All I'm concerned with is keeping my fingers warm, and I do that by making fists and moving my fingers, alternating hands. That, of course, interferes with my ability to brake and shift gears. It's not ideal. Edmonton's funicular that is, thank God, it's functional. I have to say my hands are warm, -20 outside. Gotta say, these hand warmers, hot paws, whatever they are, a game changer. My hands are not burning. That makes all the difference, because normally it's my hands that get cold first, and they make it so uncomfortable. The rest of me is warm. Believe me, I'm breaking a sweat just from riding, which is awesome when it's -20 outside. Feels great. Now, add those hot hands hand warmers, and suddenly my fingers don't freeze up anymore. I can't tell you how much of a game changer that is. I was trying to tell you more about that during my ride, part of which I recorded, but it was too cold outside and my camera battery went on strike when I tried. Oh, my battery's dying. I have to admit something here. Before my ride, I didn't read the instructions on this package. They are so tiny that I can't read them well without magnifying glass. But for making a video, using these properly might be important, so I read them anyways. Well, first of all, it says not to open the package until you're ready to use the warmers. I got that right. Then it says to remove the warmer from the outer package and shake it. Okay, I didn't do that. Or at least I don't remember. But luckily it seems to be idiot-proof and it worked magic. Anyways. Next it tells you not to tear or puncture the warmers. I wonder what's in there. Can you feel my temptation? Curiosity killed that George.
The one and only.
If heat decreases, expose warmer to air and shake. After use, dispose with regular garbage. Ingredients will not harm the environment. Dispose? But it says here that they're supposed to give up to 10 hours of heat. What if my bike ride is only an hour or two? Wouldn't I be wasting a lot of potential heat? As it turns out, you can reuse these warmers, but you have to stop the chemical reaction inside. Since they are air activated, a simple Ziploc bag, like this one, should accomplish that. Now, to be perfectly honest, this is an experiment and is still in progress. I read this online though, and whatever is online has to be true, right? It is Saturday morning and it got so warm here that all this ice and snow is melting at an alarming rate. Who doesn't like warm weather? See, the idea, what I wanted to do is to show and to try out for myself if these hand warmers that I showed you are actually usable after storing them in a Ziploc bag for like a week. I haven't used them in the week, and now it's really too warm to use hand warmers, but it doesn't matter. I'll try it out anyways. I'll let you know. The hand warmers, you're supposed to shake them to activate them. See if they still work. Well, I've got the sweaty... Okay, I'm back from my bike ride and those hand warmers They definitely work after you take them out of the Ziploc bag and use them again. I've got the sweaty palms to prove it. So that's good news. There are also some warnings on the package. I can't see them being anything of serious concern because they are just as small as the instructions. It talks about not using those for pain relief, not on skin other than your hands, not for an extended period of time on the same spot of your hands. It also talks about allergies, open wounds, and sores. And of course, infant or elderly people who cannot apply this product by themselves. Well, apparently there are some situations where these could cause harm. But it seems like most active people can really benefit from using those hand warmers when it's below a certain temperature. Now, I already had the idea of dropping those into my boots too when it's really cold, like -30. Theoretically, these boots are good for -40, but that's definitely not true. According to those warnings though, the warmers are not for your feet. But I'm curious and tempted. Did anyone ever try this out? If you did, please leave me a comment. To conclude, I'd like to emphasize that I'm not sponsored by Hot Hands. I was given those by my daughter and had been a bit skeptical. But after trying them out, I'm a believer. If you have a problem with cold fingers on your winter bike rides, those are a game changer. Happy trails, stay warm, and hit those 2 magic buttons. They are, of course, the like and subscribe buttons. It won't cost you anything, but it means a lot to me. Thank you for your support and checking out some of my other content. And I am
the one and only.
Thumbs up for the Hot Hands. Calientadores de mano.